Hi there, folks. My name's NovaWing24, and welcome to the Nova Wrap, your one-stop location for all the simulation news and events and goings-on from the week that was. Alrighty, so this week we're going to start out with something a little kind of related, kind of not. So this week we celebrated International Top Gun Day. So I hope that now that is on May 13 every year. So I want to say thank you very much. I hosted a flight over on in FSX Steam Edition with the great guys over at msflights.net and had a lot of fun there. I hope you guys were all calling the ball and making various other Top Gun related calls throughout the day. Don't forget, you can always give one of your colleagues some rubber dog shit for next year. Head on over to the great guys over at www.topgunday.com for more information and to get your planning started for next year's event. Alright, okay, on with real news now. So, this week, a couple of little stories this week. We're going to be starting with a controversial release this week from in the train area. So, alongside Dovetail's Train Simulator, there's always been, as the main competitor's always been Trains. Horrible English, but yeah, it uses the Z at the end. So their latest one has just been launched. So Trains A New Era. And this has come out with an absolutely. It's got a lot of promise. Like it's going to have an all new graphics engine, full 64-bit processing, so it can actually take advantage of all the new things that we get in part of our new PCs these days. But it seems that it's getting an absolute slating from the community. So it's not been a very popular release so far. Yeah, just reading some of the reviews through here, it's been a pretty bad launch for these guys. So I know a couple of people who play Trains and have always said that it's an affordable competitor to TS20 to the Train Simulator series from Dovetail, but it seems that this time round they've really let themselves down, which is something that I'm a bit surprised at. The publishers is developed by N3V Games and published by Deep Silver. Now, Deep Silver as a publishing house are normally pretty strict that what publishes is of very high quality. So to see this kind of feedback, I'm honestly a little bit surprised. I really am, because I've played a lot of Deep Silver stuff over the years, and I know the publishing house don't actually make the content, but they've always made sure that whatever content is released under their brand name is very good. So the screenshots look pretty good, the video looks alright, but as I said, community feedback seems to be pretty low, pretty bad. So if you do have Trains A New Era, I would love to hear from you. Please drop me a line, and I'd love to have a chat to you, because I'd love to find out why it is that so many people are scathing it so much. So, Anyway, moving on. So we've got another release. So this time we've got, again, it's the year of the simulators. We've got Airport Firefighters. The simulation is our newest one that's crazing and arriving on our desktops at the moment. So this one is that you actually get to become an airport firefighter, and you get to use various different objects and things like that to preserve life and property on an airfield. So yeah, very interesting challenges await, and looking pretty slick as well. As I said, we're seeing a lot of these simulator things these days, but it's still not bad, and a reasonable price. I wouldn't say it's cheap, wouldn't say it's expensive either, but a reasonable price, and looking not too bad. So maybe a couple of years old with this graphics, but hey, still not too bad, and something a little bit different than your normal just shoot 'em up kind of stuff. Sticking with flight type things at the moment as well, newest DLC for F6 Steam Edition is out now. So we've got the F-16 Fighting Falcon. Now this has been released from Aerosoft some time ago, but it's been updated and brought across to the Steam platform and is now available for release. It contains the A, the AM and the C models, and complete with the Block 50-52 cockpit layouts as well. So looking not too bad. Those who experienced the Falcon from Aerosoft in the past will know what it's like, and I'm looking forward to having a play around with this one. I'm not. I know you see a lot of fast mover stuff from me, but you know what? I actually normally prefer just my normal, just chilling, kicking around in my sort of slower GA kind of prop stuff. But yeah, this one's not too bad, and very curious history with it as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing this one. As well as that, we also got Manhattan X as well. Has also just been released as well. So this is an add-on to give you the famous of New York's most iconic buildings. So you can fly around and experience those buildings up close and personal. Also partnered from Aerosoft as well. Alright, lastly, coming from the Steam decks, we've got Galactic Civilizations 3. Now, this is strictly a simulation game, more of a bit of a simulation combined with a 4X strategy. Now, Galactic Civilizations franchise has been around for a really long time and has pretty much has always been there to set standards and new standards for what a 4X strategy is going to be, and this one once again raises the bar. It is a 64-bit only release, so no 32-bit available for the foreseeable time being, and Stardock Entertainment have actually pushed this one out and actually looks like pretty damn awesome. Still your hexagonal based view and stuff like that, but it is an absolutely huge sandbox game running with your 4X strategy theme, so really looking cool. Custom ship design and stuff like that, it looks pretty damn awesome. So yeah, it's going to be interesting, and the multiplayer stuff is actually going to be pretty damn interesting as well. I'm not normally a multiplayer when it comes to like these kind of strategies, these 4X games, but yeah, it's got a full support at this time. It's saved multiplayer games as well, so you don't have to sit there and just play this for 3 days straight, which is always nice. So there you go. Alright, and moving on to the last news from the simulation world. So our fabulous friend Dino Cataneo has put out an update. He hasn't been online for a while, but he's just let us know that his real life job is consuming most of his time, so he hasn't been putting out a lot of updates lately, but he has confirmed that his next release will be the F-35 version 3, but possibly will only be pushing it out for Prepared 3D and not supporting FSX for this one. Originally he was only doing the F-35B. He's now also included the F-35A into his release as well, so he's hoping to have that out for us later this year. He has confirmed that he's still tinkering with the idea of doing the 339 and the Eurofighter Typhoon, but it's something that he's not pushing forward until such times as he gets his F-35 to a point where he's happy with it. So as always, you can always get more information for his stuff from indiafoxtecho.blogspot.com. Alright folks, thanks very much for watching. That wraps up the Nova Wrap for this week. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. Don't forget, as always, you can like and subscribe to the videos here if you like seeing the content, and also you can keep in touch with me and all my goings on by following me on Facebook and on Twitter. Just search NovaWing24. Alright folks, thanks very much for watching. Take care, safe skies to all, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.